my team worked on the shooter portion of the robot. I personally did a lot of the mounting solutions, which was fun. There was some struggles. We had to shift the whole thing over like 3 times, something like that. We had to figure that out every single time, which was a little annoying. But it worked out.
My name's Gideon. I was the lead person of our elevator climber system. We had some struggles. We started out trying to do a L3 climb, ran into a thing of where packaging it was virtually impossible with our systems and the parts we had at the time for compact climbing systems. So we ended up simplifying to be a extremely quick and efficient way to do an L1. And yeah, it's kind of how we ran tonight. We are looking pretty solid right now.
Hey, I'm Ethan. I am one of the 2 primary design team leads. I'd just like to take a second to talk about some of the issues we had with our design process throughout all of this. As Liam mentioned a second ago, we did have to move things around like 3 or 4 times due to packaging constraints and just general integration issues. That would have been fine, would normally be fine because it's just typical robot stuff. You know, you figure out where your space claims are and move things around. Unfortunately, due to some poor modeling practices, I should put it, the model did break terribly a couple times, and we lost probably at least an hour and a half to having to roll back and fix a bunch of stuff. Very much not ideal. One of our number 1 targets for next season and next build is that we want to try to improve our design workflow and understanding of Onshape after having just switched to it as our first year here. The number 1 thing with Onshape is that you need to make sure that you keep your documents and sub-assemblies in separate things, because otherwise the assembly slows down a lot. The 1-part document slows down a lot. You have too many things everywhere, and it's easy to miss mates and just generally make it broken enough so that can happen. Throughout all of that though, we've persevered. We are on track to our schedule. Having fell behind a little bit since yesterday, which we were very ahead, we are currently roughly on track. Machining will be happening overnight, and hopefully by tomorrow at around noon, we will have a fully constructed robot.